Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me. So I want to talk about Tesla service because I have two Tesla Model Ys right here. This is a 2024. I bought this in March of 24. That one's I bought in October of 23. So both cars are under a year old. This car has like 3,500 miles on it and it's like 6 months old. And I've had some service issues. So I want to go through Tesla's service issues I've had within the last 6 months and the last year with that car, and just kind of get you prepared if you're buying a Tesla, some things you need to be aware of. All right, so this is the issue, a couple issues on this 2024 I want to talk about. So this is only 30, like I said, 3,500 miles. This is the passenger door, and the doors are open by pushing this button right here. This button just stopped working. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what happened with this, but it just stopped working altogether. So the only way I can open this passenger side door when there's someone sitting in the passenger side is you have to use the manual door release. See this little, looks like a little lever right here? You can lift that up. That will manually release the door. It pops it open. But when you get a warning on the dash that says you're going to damage the trim because this window has to drop down in order to clear the trim right here. And so it does that every time. I don't think it's been damaged, but I keep getting that warning every time. So that's kind of issue number one, and I've been having to use this every time to get in and out of this door from the inside. The outside of the door lock, or the door handle works. You know, it opens up just fine. It's just something with the electronics and this button has stopped working. Okay, issue number two. This one is not as bad. This one I can live with, but it is kind of an annoyance. So in the climate control menu, when you touch on the temperature here on the screen, you get these, see how it's not on the passenger, because there's no one sitting on the passenger side. The passenger side doesn't blow, which I think is cool that the seat knows when there's someone in here, and then that side of the AC or the vent doesn't work. It's just now over here. But one thing you can do is you can adjust the airflow. So you can adjust it up or down. So if you want the airflow to flow down, you can. Or you move it up and it can move it. You can split it. So if you don't want it blowing your face, just kind of at the sides, you can do that. So you can adjust the airflow. It's pretty cool. However, the airflow is not moving. So I don't know what's going on here. This doesn't move the airflow up and down right now. So it's almost like it's stuck. The airflow is stuck right here. So I can feel the airflow like kind of below my chest. This whole summer I have not had airflow at my face, and it's been kind of really annoying because it gets pretty hot in the summertime, and so I haven't had air blowing on my face. So I've wanted that issue fixed and the door issue fixed. So those are two issues I'm having. This one with my 2023 Model Y, I can't get a software update. I'm still running software version 11 on that, which, you know, I just can't get a software update, so it's got to go into the service center. The problem with these issues that these cars are having is they need to go into the Tesla service center. The nearest one from me is about 25 miles away. When you go onto the app, it is pretty cool how you can schedule service very easily. You just go to service, you just say what the concern is, and then you choose like what time and date when the nearest one is. The problem is when I went on there initially to schedule for these two issues, they said they could do a mobile service where they come out and fix that, which I thought was good. I initially just did it for the door only, and about a couple weeks before that mobile appointment, I updated the appointment and said I wanted to look at the AC issue because it's not blowing. I can't move the airflow up and down. They then had to cancel my mobile appointment and said you have to come in store or in the service department to get that taken care of, which was fine, but it pushed my appointment out almost 2 months. The next available appointment at the service center close to me was almost 7 weeks away. So that was super annoying. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to schedule it, whatever. I'm just going to I'll live with the broken door handle. I'll live with the bad airflow from the dash for 7 weeks. Well, 7 weeks came and gone just a couple days ago. The day before my appointment, I drove the car down. My wife followed me down. We dropped it off the night before because it was a 7:30 a.m. appointment, and I wasn't able to get there in the morning, so we dropped it off at night. In the morning, I checked the app, and they said, hey, your appointment's been moved. This was September 26th was my appointment, which is just a couple days ago. So September 26th, I look on the app, and they said, hey, your appointment's been moved to November 22nd, 2024. Like 2 months into the future. And I messaged them like, guys, what is going on? Why did my appointment get canceled? Why did you guys move me 2 months out? They're like, oh, sorry about that. The parts never came in for your car, and so we had to reschedule you. I'm like, parts never came in. I've had this appointment for like 7 weeks. You guys have known what the 2 issues have been. Like, what's going on? Like, what's the problem? So extremely frustrating in that regard. And they said, okay, well, as soon as the parts come in, they should be in a few weeks, we'll get you bumped up to the front of the line. So basically, I'm going to be over 9 weeks, probably 10 weeks with this issue, and that is if everything goes as scheduled. That is if they get me bumped up into the queue when it comes to the service appointments. On my other car, having to get just the software updated, have them to look at something, I don't know what they have to do, plug it in or something to get the software to update or look at some kind of an issue. That's also 6 weeks out. I can't get that in for 6 weeks. And so it's just, these issues are not big issues. The problem is getting them done in a timely manner by Tesla. Tesla has just grown so much. Like in this area, there's tons of Teslas. These cars are not like maintenance and service free. That's one big appeal to these cars, is that they are relatively like, they don't require a lot of maintenance, but stuff needs to be fixed on them pretty regularly. This is a brand new car. Like this thing should have no issues for the first couple of years. I shouldn't have any issues with this at all, but when things come up, you have to take it to the service center, and it's always a nightmare because things get rescheduled. There's no communication. They just have to message people, the service advisors via the app. They just randomly cancel your appointment or randomly schedule you 2 months into the future. So I'm going to be living with this issue, I don't know, essentially 4 months. I haven't been able to get this issue fixed in, it'll probably be 4 months by the time this is actually fixed. And it's probably something, just needs a switch on the door thing and maybe a control thing for the vents to be able to move. I don't know what the issue is, but it's just really frustrating that Tesla their service department, I know they're trying, and I know they're just swamped. That's a problem. But it's frustrating when you need service and you're left without the functionality of the car, partial functionality, things aren't working, you just have to live with it for several months. Guys, so that's kind of my rant. I like Teslas. The cars are awesome. I really love them, and I really give Tesla a lot of slack because I know that they're experiencing a lot of growing pains. There's a ton of cars on the road. Their service centers are overwhelmed. It seems like in my area they're very overwhelmed. And so I am cutting them a break. I am giving them a lot of slack, but like, this is ridiculous. This really is ridiculous, having to wait this long for things that are this minor in the car that I have to live with. The vent's not blowing properly. I can't get out of the door. It's just like stuff like that. It seems pretty ridiculous that it's taking so long to get that stuff fixed. So be aware, guys, if you're looking at a Tesla or buying a Tesla, the cars are great. They don't need a whole lot of maintenance, tires, things here and there, but there's going to be stuff that only Tesla can fix. You can't take this car's under warranty, right? Because the car's under warranty, I'm obviously just going to take it to Tesla. It's going to be no cost to get these things fixed, which it should be. But it's just a pain to get it fixed in a timely manner. Be aware of that issue, guys. I'm sure I'm not alone. Guys, leave in the comments down below if you have a similar experience. I'm sure there's tens of thousands of other experiences just like this one. But I just wanted a kind of a rant about this because I was very frustrated with the service center and the whole service experience recently with this. And I don't think it's going to get better because Tesla's just continuing to grow, and more cars on the road, more cars in their service center, and longer wait times at the service departments. Guys, I'll keep you updated on this. I'll let you know when exactly this stuff gets fixed on this and my other car as well. We'll see kind of how things go, but keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching the video. Leave your comment down below, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.